It's so second nature to me because, like I said, born out of this wound, I've spent my life deeply listening to people and seeing how I could serve them. But for other people who maybe it isn't second nature, I think it's something that you can absolutely train yourself to start listening for and then taking action on first and foremost, and then seeing if there's a way that you can support them. And you don't have to, you're not going to be able to help everyone. But I think the willingness to be wrong, just expanding your listening to find out what are these associations you can make, what are the patterns, the dots that you can connect, and then seeing how you can offer value. I'll automatically go into who else do I know, make some associations in my brain with like people that are in a resonant industry. And then I'll try to remember like who else might have something that could hold a key for them and support them in making their mission a reality, or expanding their company, or bring them more business or whatever. And also, if you're making introductions, to actually say why you're connecting people. You know, what do they have in common? What do you see in coming out of this connection? Why should they want to know each other? And I'll get down to even the more nuanced, like I said, the energetics of it, like, oh, and you know, you both love puppies and are playful. And, you know, so beyond the reason for them connecting, I'll lay it out why I think people should connect, and say that I think they both hold keys for each other's business or something. But so many people will make introductions for me, and I don't even know why I'm connecting to this person because they haven't said anything, and I can't go and look the person up, or, you know, it's just a first name and there's no information. The more you're focused on making life easier for the people that you're connecting, especially by email, by hyperlinking their website or their project or something, so they have something to reference and look back to, will really increase your value as a connector. Sometimes, like, I've connected people solely on intuition, and there's like, I don't even know why I'm connecting them myself, but I sensed that they need to know each other for some reason. And it's been some of the most powerful connections that I've made. But again, I always get permission first, so I'm not just connecting random people. And I'll put a caveat, a disclaimer in the email saying, look, I don't even know why I feel like you should connect. So, you know, I'm curious as you explore that, what will come out of this. But just so you know, this is just an intuitive hit, and I have no basis for saying this. So that way it kind of lets me off the hook a bit, but also discernment comes in. You know, how do you really value your reputation as a connector as you start to do this more? And again, it always comes back to the integration of the heart and the mind, the rational and the intuitive, and really bridging those. You don't want to just make introductions for people that you don't feel like both parties would benefit. Right? There's so many people that are like, oh, can you introduce me to somebody? And I'm like, no, you know, because I don't feel like they'd get any value from it. Like, it has to be a mutual thing for me to want to do it. Double opt-in intros, I think, are super important, and really just valuing people's time and asking first if this person wants to be connected, because maybe they don't have time, maybe they don't have interest. So really getting permission on both sides for the connection to happen, to make sure they actually want to connect and get to know each other. And then following up. I think the thing that I see most people drop the ball, they'll go to an amazing event and get a bunch of contacts and business cards and stuff, and then just not reach out again. So I've now got this unbelievable network in all of these crazy, amazing communities as a result of this skill, and seeing how I can add value and offer someone something before I ever ask for anything.